Welcome to Meals in Moments, where I invite well-known faces round to cook their favourite recipes. And we'll give you menu ideas to cook meals that take no time at all. Across the series, we'll be getting some top ideas from your favourite celebrities for simple and delicious meals that can be cooked up in no time. Today's guest is a singer and songwriter who first came to fame with boy band Another Level. He went on to write and perform the smash hit Out of Your Mind with Victoria Beckham and has worked with top acts like Jay-Z. It's Dane Bowers.
Looking for a London baking and pastry school to help launch your dream career? Emmanuel degree and diploma programs in the pastry arts can prepare you for many different professional routes, including bakeries, restaurants and hotels. Though located in Emmanuel, London, our nationally accredited institution by CO allows you to maximize your learning experience in small classes, mentored by field experienced chef educators. To register for the courses, please refer to the following site and call the numbers below.
Sweet Emmanuel. Online.
I always think with you strike me as someone that is always up for whatever's thrown at you, really.
Yeah, I kind of don't like sitting around, which is obviously hard to believe when you do a show like Big Brother, but I kind of have to be doing something all the time.
You just seem like you enjoy what you do.
Yeah, and I like to do loads of different things. That's why, I've done presenting, music, I've kind of done everything, because I just get bored easily.
And Come Down With Me, you won and did tremendously well. So,
I know.
Cooking something that you love...
That puts the pressure on for something like this, though, doesn't it?
It does.
Everyone assumes you can cook then, which I just blag, really.
But Dane shouldn't worry, as he's going to be cooking one of his favourite dishes, bubble and squeak cakes with sausages and red onion gravy.
Well, we need to get the potatoes on, so potato peeler. I'm also a lazy chef and a very messy chef. So what I do is I like to get, like, my mum or my nan or whoever's around to do the peeling of the potatoes and the cleaning up. There's a rule at my house that if I cook, they clean. I think that's a good rule, actually. I'll do the cabbage. And is cooking a relatively new thing for you, or have you always done it? To be honest, no. I've kind of always done it, but... I mean, you say cooking, but for me, it's usually kind of find what I've got in the cupboard and make something out of it. Yeah. Curries, I'm always good... I like doing curries because I can make that out of anything, and it takes, like, 10 minutes to make one. So when you started, Another Level, who were massively successful, had you always wanted to do something in music? No. To be honest, I mean, when I was young, I went to sports schools. So I played football, rugby, cricket, and I did karate as well. So they were kind of what I did when I was young. Truth be told, I got expelled from a couple of schools and there weren't many options left for me. So I ended up going to a performing arts school because it was the only one that would take me. It was a bit like a fame school. People would walk around singing and dancing, and it kind of was such a good atmosphere that it kind of got me into that anyway. And how did Another Level come about? Another Level, actually, while I was at drama school, Wayne was one of the members of the band. He basically got me into it. He heard me sing. Lucky enough, it turned out to be something that, we got a deal from and released a single within a year from then, I think. Are there any kind of food memories from those days? There is. I mean, Japan was different. Because, I mean, you sit there and you think you know Japanese food or you've been to a Japanese restaurant here. Yeah. But if I'm honest, it's totally different. Like, even everything you think you've tried, the way they do it, obviously, is cooked differently. It's obviously authentic, that's where you're from. Australia, we did try kangaroo and crocodile and stuff, which you sit there and think... But there's no chance of any nasty surprises in Dane's dish. As the potatoes and cabbage boil, we simply cook the sausages. And Dane starts off by heating a little vegetable oil in a pan and fries them with a sprig of thyme for a warm, bittersweet flavour. He then adds the roughly chopped red onions and cooks them until soft as the sausages nicely brown. Next, Dane's sweet secret ingredient, honey. When does your honey go in? Now, but basically, to do that, I mean, I've tried to fry it with honey and it just kind of gets too sticky and burns or whatever else, so I just stick it in the oven for a little bit. So I'll take the sausages out. Cool. And then with them, sometimes I use sesame seed. I'm just going to use just honey. Is this part of what your nan used to do, or is this... No, this was... It would have just been going to a restaurant and getting... I think, do you know what, they were little cocktail sausages that they made, but with honey and sesame seed, and I thought, I like them. When you do it with the gravy as well, like when I do a red wine gravy with this, it just kind of makes it a bit sweeter. Do you know, it's when I used to go to school, our dinners were great. And two things I remember about school is like baked potatoes that they'd left in the oven all day. Yeah. So you opened them and they were yellow and falling apart. Yeah. And sticky sausages. And they're the two things that I always remember. Kind of for me, that's probably where the memory of the sausages comes from.
So once another level split up, I think probably one of the collaborations that everybody knows best of all is when you work with Victoria Beckham.
Yeah, she would definitely want to do something a bit different. When I kind of got in contact with her and asked her was she up for doing it, she was, you know, excited about it because it was a different type of song. And it just went really well. We did the song, we gave it to all of the underground stations and all of the people that like garage and dance music and didn't tell them who it was. We just said, here's the song, what do you think? And we did that with a lot of our stuff. And in that way, kind of a lot of people were saying, oh, I really like it. And that opened up a lot of doors because people were saying, well, look, we love the track, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I put garlic in everything. So I'll put the red wine in there in a bit. See, what I learnt as well with the bubble and squeak is you have to make sure the potatoes and the cabbage are dry.
Yeah.
Because I used to do it and it was all wet and then I'd put it in I'd try and fry it and it would fall apart.
I think your spuds are done, fellas. Do you want me to?
Yeah, they're done. Maybe I go too over the top drying it now, but it's just like...
But it works.
Yeah,
you know,
I've just the soggy ones are just not good.
Once Dane's potatoes have drained, he mashes them with chopped garlic and a little salt and pepper. Then adds the cabbage and mixes it in, ready for shaping into cakes. Dane then pours red wine into the pan with the softened onions to start making the gravy. He crumbles in a beef stock cube to enhance the flavour, brings it to the boil, then reduces it to a simmer. Next, the bubble and squeak cakes.
To make them into cakes, it's just nice to have whatever that is, a pastry thing.
A cutter.
What's it called? Is there a technical name for it?
A cutter.
A cutter, that's it?
Yeah.
Nothing more special and jazzy?
We can call it more jazzy if you want.
Yeah, get these. I mean, I usually do it with my hands anyway. But it's just to make a nice shape. And like I say, when you're in a cooking show, you want to look good. So you try and make it look a bit better.
Have you ever tried dusting them with a bit of flour before you fry them?
Yeah, so it didn't, you know, so it doesn't kind of break up so much.
And also it makes them nice and crispy.
Okay.
There you go, mate.
Lovely jubbly.
Lovely.
Okay,
That was
looking
beautiful.
good.
But, I mean, the thing is, it's just so simple. It's mashed potato, cabbage, salt and pepper, and we've dusted with a bit of flour.
Yeah.
They look
For some reason,
lovely.
just the fact that it's fried, it just makes it taste...
Yeah.
Yeah, makes it taste lovely. And then, there's the bit I'm learning is to plate it up and make it look pretty.
I'll tell you what, I'll get you a pretty plate.
They've actually stuck together really well, so I'm happy with that. Then obviously the sausages, nice and sticky.
They smell delicious, actually.
They do smell good.
Yeah.
See, I love my onions and gravy and stuff anyway, so for me, this dish is...
Proper food, this.
Yeah, see, for me, I would actually have this dish a lot. I like it.
I mean, it looks fantastic. I can't wait to taste it. So, to make Dane's quick and easy bubble and squeak cakes with sausages and red onion gravy, first roughly mash boiled potatoes, then fry some sausages with a little oil and add a sprig of thyme. To start the gravy, slice the red onions and cook until soft with the sausages. Transfer the sausages to a baking tray, drizzle over the honey and put them in the oven for 15 minutes. Deglaze the onions with a little red wine, crumble in a stock cube, boil and reduce. For the bubble and squeak cakes, mix the cooked cabbage with the mashed potatoes and shape into small patties. Fry them in a little oil for 4 minutes until lightly browned and crisp. Then just serve them with the sausages and pour over the delicious red onion gravy. A moment of truth. You happy with the way it looks?
Yeah, no, it looks good. The onions look really nice, actually.
Yeah, they do.
It seems too dry for me.
That's delicious.
Onions are nice.
Bubble and squeak is really lovely. I quite like making it with sprouts as well.
Yeah, that's one of them after Christmas dinner things.
Yeah.
Like throwing all of it in.
Yeah.
To be honest, I've done it with like everything. Like I've thrown carrots in, I've thrown whatever veg there is. It's one of them things. It feels like a leftover dish, if you know what I mean.
It's just really nicely balanced. The cabbage is beautiful. The thyme in the gravy is fantastic. The sausages are lovely. The honey really adds to it. Right, it's a cracking dish. It's really good.
I mean, listen, you've still got potatoes, veg, and meat.
Yeah. All your food groups.
There you go.